What's going on, guys? It's Brandon Be Cool here today on this very, very gray, cloudy morning. So today we have one of my favorite videos, and I know that's something I say often. The reason why I say it this time because it is Odd Confessions. So if you know me in real life, you know the fact that my mouth can be a little bit crazy. So if I'm going to sit here and see a video where it's just like in person, why not? Anyway, without further ado, let's strap in and let's get into it.
I've heard of boy math, so now it's time for some gym math. 45 plus 45 does not equal 90, it equals 135. 1 minute on the Stairmaster feels like 5 minutes. So if you do 6 minutes on the Stairmaster, technically you would have completed your 30 minutes of cardio for the day. If your gym crush walks by, you double the weight. I don't make the rules, it's gym algebra. Planking is apparently determined in dog years, so every second is really 7 seconds. This one's a little complicated, but for every hour you are sleep deprived, you get to make that up in caffeine. So for every hour under 8 hours, you get 100 milligrams of caffeine on top of your daily dose. So if you get 6 hours of sleep, you get 200 milligrams of caffeine.
I'm sorry. All right. No, because when we do girl math and boy math, they never make sense. Especially, I digress. Can somebody explain this to me? Because I'm trying to figure out if he's joking. Like, yo, you gotta be. You're joking, right? I'm not gonna lie. That Gym Crush with like she got the bubble back there. He's not wrong. Listen. Me on my last set and everything. Sexy, cute girl walks in and whatnot, and she's working out around the gym. Man, listen, double the weight. I can still go at least 2 more sets. It's progression. It's helping us get somewhere. All right, bigger muscles for the bigger eyes. You know, see what you like, work for it.
On top of your daily Starbucks. I'm not a medical doctor, and this is not medical advice. A 25 plus 2 10s weighs less than a 45-pound plate. I don't know how, I've weighed both of them. Somehow it's a lesser 45. This is an appropriate serving size of peanut butter.
5 inches enough?
Honestly, 3 inches as long as they last long enough.
So how long is long enough for you?
2 minutes.
Yes! My turn, assholes!
To be a woman.
It's hot.
Oh man. Nah. Yeah, I wish I was a minute, man. I'm not gonna lie. Just like that sounds like heaven. It's just been moving in and out of there, but nah. Some of us call it a gift, some of us call it a curse. Either way, still get my job done.
Stop the cap. To be a man.
No, it's harder to be a woman.
No, to be a man.
Women have to deal with menstruation, pregnancy, childbirth, breastfeeding, hot flashes, menopause.
Men have to deal with women.
Isn't Andrew Tate like 5'8"?
So by proxy, I don't make the rules, just saying by proxy, if women have to deal with all those things, and we have to deal with women to take on those burdens, doesn't that mean we have to deal with more? Don't let that go over your head.
Women.
Oh, he's like 6'3".
Really?
Oh
Like
my.
short man energy that like I thought he was like under.
Wait, what did you just say? Short man energy. What does that mean?
Yeah, it was kind of mean. It was like a derogatory stance, I guess you could say.
You know what? I'll let it slide as long as you're okay with fat girl energy.
I'm bitch, that's pretty.
I didn't, I'm just fine.
Obese.
A woman with a really shitty attitude.
So huge, like.
Have you ever cheated before?
She dished out what she couldn't take. I'm sorry. Let's just move it on. It was just that simple. She said what she said, derogatory. Listen, personally, me, not a fan of Andrew Tate or Fresh and Fit. I feel like you can sit here and take a message from certain things that people say Andrew Tate and Fresh and Fit is just like, I don't know, they have like this, and I was speaking about this with one of my boys recently, like this red pill mindset. And sure, that could work for some people, but it's not a condom. It's not one size fits all.
Not with another human.
What do you mean?
I cheated on my boyfriend with his dog. It was a golden retriever.
I mean, how did your boyfriend find out?
He opened the door and I was in the doggy position with his doggy.
Oh, okay. Oh, you crazy.
So a lot of
I'm sorry, are we just gonna speed past that?
What the hell is even that?
She was letting her boyfriend's dog, raw dog, her. Oh my God. Can we say that on YouTube? Is that a thing? Would that be censored? I hope not, because I'm still just out of shock. Like, I've heard of some things, man cheating with man, women cheating with women, just people cheating in general, but if we're together and you cheat with my dog, what can I do? What can I do? I lost that bet. I lost that war. I'm sorry. What am I gonna do? Sit here and fight Cujo over you? It's over. It's split.
Emotional damage.
Obviously, he got the schmeat.
these women are out here having babies by these dudes that still laying on their mama couch, or they stay with 5 of their homeboys, and then you had a baby, and then you get mad because they can't provide. So now you're like, oh, I'm not trusting these. No, honey, you can't trust what you picked. Oh. That's the thing.
Who would you rate this guy on a scale of 1?
So I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, personally speaking, like through my own personal life, that's also something that growing up is like I've recently come to the conclusion. We could sit here and talk trash all day. I don't advise it, especially seeing as it's just like, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. One day it's just like, oh my God, this person's so amazing. I love him so much. I'm so happy to be there. You guys break up in that bed. Next week he used to sniff his mom's like toes, like what the fuck? It just doesn't it doesn't click to me. And in this instance, it's just like you met somebody. You saw where they were. You did what you did. You put a baby in. He ain't ish. And now you're mad at the world and you hate all men. Baby girl, I'm gonna tell you what I have to sit here and tell myself. Make better choices. Make better choices. There's accountability. We all have a part to sit here and play. When you saw all of that and you still decided to sit here and go down that route, listen, sorry, I don't mean to be heartless, but keep your crap to yourself because you had it coming. That's just it.
1 through 10?
A 3.
Oh, damn. Word?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
not really my type.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 through 10?
A 10.
You think other people...
Different strokes for different folks, but I'm just watching her and I'm just like, please, for the love of God, do not say 10. Do not do that. There's confidence and that there's blatant delusion. Sorry.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Just keep it in.
People agree with that?
I don't care what other people think. Confidence is key, period.
Hey, bro. What would you rate this girl on a scale of 1 through 10?
What the fuck? That look like a fucking lizard, man. She a 0, I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, for real, a 0?
Yeah. She look like a damn gremlin, man.
The reason why I'm still single...
Before we even get into this, like, I've seen this woman's videos, and I don't know if it's a social media thing to sit here and gain money or whatever the case may be, but like, there's no further way to sit here and aggravate me by just hopping on social media by seeing her videos, because like, to this point, I'm still asking myself, is she joking or is she being serious? She's getting views, I'm sure she's getting paid, but I'm sure if you've seen her videos and what we're about to sit here and play, you get where I'm coming from, because it can't be real. Like, this gotta be a joke. It has to be.
Maybe, because you gotta I don't know, maybe you're unaware. You gotta do two reasons. You gotta herb the burp on your mouth, and without your makeup, it look like you cut grass for the city.
Men will anything, says women. But aren't you the gender which uses cucumber, carrots, TV remotes, water bottles, corn, 14 different toys, and a water faucet to match? Seems like everyone is violently horny, not just men.
My best friend's cousin.
Look at that. Look at that. We're just human, guys. Listen, I've met people with my job. I've met people below the job. I've met people. Okay, not over yet, but still, that's not the point. The point is, it's just like everybody is different. I don't know. It's just these blanket statements, like the narrator said. It's just like seems like everybody's violently, you know. So.
His name is Mike Clitoris. It's Mike Clitoris. I cannot stress to you how true this is and how impossible this man finds it to make a reservation at a restaurant.
I'm sorry, his name can't be Mike Clitoris and he eats ice cream like that.
Is that the actual guy?
Okay, it's not the actual guy, but that's only because he does not find his name funny at all.
Why didn't he just make people call him Michael?
That would be worse. It would just make it sound sassy. He'd be like, Michael Clitoris.
I'm not going to lean into it.
Can you give us a 360 real quick?
Listen, no, Michael Clitoris is better than Mike Clitoris. Like, really say it fast, like 3 times, like on some Bloody Mary. It's like, really think about it. Really think about it. If you're not slow and your mind is generally there in that space, you get where I'm trying to go. It's just like, I couldn't imagine it's just like I'm a hostess.
Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
I'm trying to take somebody's like reservation. Oh, hello, sir. Yeah, can I have your name? Yeah, it's Mike, M-I-K-E, Clitoris. I'm sorry, can you repeat that, sir? Mike, what? Yeah, okay, click. Like, you're not getting far. You're really not.
What will you rate yourself right now?
Like a 6.
6?
Yeah.
I'll rate you like a Nissan Altima.
One thing people need to understand.
I'm not gonna lie. Even after I'm done living my life, working, sleeping, resting, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna rate you a Nissan Altima. What does that mean? I have a Nissan Altima. What are you trying to say?
What do you mean by that?
Huh. Interesting.
Understand about extremely kind, nice, and loving people is that their other side is just as extreme. It's the hell they survive that makes them gentle. Don't mistake their self-control for weakness. The beast in them is sleeping, not dead.
Men are the easiest.
Ooh. Coming through with a word, my sister. Coming through with a word. Found that in my getting up there in age. I've noticed that. It's just like when you've changed and you are a lot more understanding and tolerable because people are people. You know, you try not to judge and you just, accept people as they come. Especially if you have a past where it's just like you turned up and it was the opposite of that. Yeah. People think you're cheeks. People think you're weak. Nah, bro. Like you said, the beast is there. Sleeping, not dead. It's 2 very different things.
Well, wake her ass up! We're gonna win tomorrow!
Thing in the entire world. I have never wanted a man, not gotten him. Do you have any idea how many men have wanted me and not gotten me? There has never been a single man that I have wanted that I have not gotten because men.
And that brings me to one single question. How many of those men are still with you? How many? I think they didn't want you. They wanted something else. I'll see you in the next one.
Remember when you left?
All right, so 2 things. I'm trying to figure out if that is who I think it is. A very famous adult actress. Let's put it that way, if you know who I'm talking about. Second, it really pains me. It really does. And I'm trying to sit here and set the record straight, one video at a time with different topics. Ladies, 1,001 dudes are in your inbox. That doesn't mean that they want you. They want one thing. As humans, even as guys, we all want that thing. But the difference between the dudes who just want that and who ish versus the other people, they want that plus more. So this delusion of, oh yeah, I'm popping, I got all these messages and people in my DM, baby girl. Cut it out.
The house back in the day, nobody could call you or talk to you until you got back home, which means I missed you. I missed you all day. So back in the day, you know why people stayed together? Because they left, and when they got home, they missed each other. They had something to talk about. They had time to be together, and blah, blah, blah. Now you leave the house, 10 minutes later, she's texting you, or he's texting you, where you at, how you doing, how's your day, y'all talk all day. You get home, y'all ain't got nothing to talk about.
If you pull your pants down and your is lame, I'm already here. It's not like I'm gonna be like, this is too small, I'm gonna leave. We're gonna just work with what you got.
Yeah, but would you see him again?
If he could eat some yeah, if you have like some insecurities at your side, learn how to eat some fat.
You talking about me?
I'm talking to the general public.
I think I'm fucking gorgeous. I think I'm perfect.
Listen, don't take this the wrong way. You're not a
You don't like fat bitches?
Well, you took
Not gonna lie, that caught me off guard. I didn't expect her to take it that. Like I'm trying to figure it out. Y'all do realize there's a difference between like confidence and being humble and just like downright cocky and ignorant. Damn, that's a tough one.
there.
Wow! You could have just said no.
If you have an inaccurate self-assessment of your physical attractiveness, you're going to think that you deserve a certain caliber of man that you might be able to sleep with, maybe, but he's just not going to commit to you. And you're going to look at men that are actually your looks equivalent, and you're going to think you're settling for them, when in reality, that's your equivalent.
Temper issue mostly from my mom, because my mom also has a terrible temper, way worse than mine.
Is she leaving? Wait, don't leave. Oh.
I think she's...
So, no, she left.
What if I...
It's like being a dead horse at this point. I have nothing to say. I'm nothing to say, to be honest.
I told you that you're broke, short, and stupid.
Me?
Yeah. I just sounded stupid saying that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. That's how women sound when they say dumb shit like, oh, he doesn't want me around all these rich guys. It's not about insecurity. It's about preferences. The things that men don't like in women, they always say that's insecurity. No, it's preferences. If I have a woman, I don't want her around other men in a nightlife scene where I know their dicks are hard and they're drinking alcohol and they're trying to sleep with my girl. But it's funny how men's standards are always shamed and labeled insecure, toxic, small dick energy, like this dumb host said earlier. But what women want a successful guy that's strong, that makes money, whatever, but we don't shame women for their preferences.
See, it's one of those instances where it's just like I said, I don't subscribe to Andrew Tate impression fit at all. But like I said, I feel like you could sit here and pick the message from certain things, from certain people. I don't know if I agreed on the very last thing he said, but I will say this is just like, unfortunately, yeah, that is a fact. If I could sit here and come to you and be like, hey, you know what? Because it's just like, I don't know, I accept everybody. It doesn't necessarily matter who, but my preference is, black women, black love all day. So for me to sit here and meet somebody else where it's just like, hey, you know what, you're attractive, but it's just like, I'm not interested or whatever. I'm getting bashed. Oh my God, you don't like this type of woman, or you're a racist, or blah, 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 you're ignorant. But then after that, a woman doesn't have, then it's just like, oh, it's my preference. Shouldn't it be the same way all across the board? Especially if we both handled it the same way. I'm not talking about that person that's over here crapping on people. I'm not talking about that person where it's just like they like what they like, and if you don't like what they like, they're crapping on you. That's not what I mean. I mean the person that's just like respectfully, it's just like, I'm not interested, and all of a sudden you're getting dragged. If I had a quarter for every time I heard one of my coworkers get called a derogatory name because a woman was into them but they weren't into them, man, listen, probably would have bought YouTube already. It's crazy. right, it's an exaggeration, but you get my point.
I'm Hallie. Okay, so I have a couple questions. All right, so what are your two biggest turn-ons?
So I guess my two biggest turn-ons, I love being talked down to.
Really? What are your favorite lines?
You're such a dirty slut.
Don't you hate when you tell somebody something and they remind you of what you said and you be a woman of your word and you got to keep your word? So I was this little boy that used to go to school with my kids, little Romeo. And I just watched him. He was polite and nice, always just there, take out the trash, give me a little hug. I remember watching him at prom and I said, you are so cute. You know what? When you get 25, if I'm still alive, you come see me. Why that boy knock on my door the other day? And he was like, Miss A. Marie, you remember me? I said, yeah. He said, I'll be 25 tomorrow my birthday. You remember what you said? I said, you remember that? He said, yes, I remember it. I thought about it every day. I said, is that right? I said, you know what? I am a woman of my word. I can't say something and not hold up to it. But bring your birth certificate and stop by tomorrow on your birthday. And I got some birthday cake for you, okay? I'm a woman of my word.
I recently was going on dates with a man and
Anyway, is she talking about like actual birthday cake, like chocolate, strawberry, or like birthday cake?
Nice.
I would have done that. Like it would have stayed with me for eternity until I reached what? 25. The moment that clock struck 12 and I turned 25, it's clip. Dum 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 dum. Hey yo, Miss Johnson. Brother, I'll at you real quick. But 25, right?
Ain't never had that ever happen to me. I'm trying to see what that be like right there. Look, be that.
and nice guy, good guy. Treated me well.
That is good.
But
Damn, there's a but. There's a but. Why is there always a but?
But once I realized that he was not my husband, because I'm only looking for husband energy at the moment, I ended things with him.
Jesus Christ, on the back. These days, being a good and nice man is not enough anymore. You have to be Duracell battery too and bring energy.
Anyway, so sent him a text, told him that I wasn't going any further.
Lady, you are hungry. The Lord served you with a good, well-cooked chicken, and you decided not to eat it because of the chicken's energy. You will starve.
He agreed. He said that he didn't think that he could make me happy. And while I appreciate that, it was a very kind response, he didn't even try.
For what? You didn't want him to respect your wishes or what?
He didn't even try. He didn't even try and say that he, wanted to change, that he wanted to, whatever. I can be manipulated. I will listen to you. But you didn't even try.
Mother of Lord. She wanted the man to manipulate her. What type of twisted mind games is that? She thinks dating is PlayStation 5. Lady, if you want to play games, go and download Candy Crush and leave this good man.
Oh man. Listen.
What did she say?
Listen. Every person that posts on YouTube or social media that does reaction videos or something, or just have some form of social media presence, they have a thing. I think at this point, the more videos I do, my thing is going to be my personal disdain for humanity. Because, okay, all right. She had me when she said, all right, he didn't seem like he wasn't husband material. That wasn't the type of guy that she was looking for. Okay, cool. I respect it. Again, preference. All right, cool. That should have been it. But the fact that he's just like, oh, okay, I understand. You're right. And that he dipped out. Hey, no, you didn't even try. Come back and try and manipulate me into believing something.
Oh, hell no!
At this point, guys, I'm just going to go. This was Brandon Be Cool here again with Odd Confessions in 2024. Until next time, adios.